just enjoying a little bit of breakfast. And if anybody joins me, time I'm having, which means broken rice, and say a dish that we sell. So it became a meal that became beloved and kind of a home thing down here in the South. Um, it comes with pickled vegetables. It comes with fried pork. This one does. It comes with a fried egg. Got cucumbers on here. Just as a whole, it just looks good. And I put some spice on it. Mm. Good. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know if I can tell the difference between broken rice, considering I just lucky when I get it in my mouth. Mm. Think out. People are so amazing here. And right now I'm in Bahria, which is I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes out of Vung Tau, which is still more of a tourist area. Vung Tau is. Bahria is really not. Bahria is just more of a locals, which is kind of cool. Nobody here speaks English really. A little bit. Actually, last night at dinner, I met a gentleman who's going to teach me some Vietnamese and foam some English. So his English was good, but that's a rarity here. You do find that more in the areas where you've got a higher concentration of expats and tourists. In Vung Tau, I really, it was very easy to get connected with the expats there. I joined a Facebook group and asked a question and got a response. Had a new friend out of it and really just was super helpful. So shout out to Mark. You'll see some information about him coming up in a video I got to edit today. But he runs a business called Expat Motorbike Rentals in Vung Tau. So if you go to Vung Tau and you want to rent a motorbike, which I recommend, super easy to get around the city. It's really a cool little city. I really enjoyed Vung Tau. Nice beach. Back beach definitely was the better beach in my opinion. Front beach had a nice park, had other stuff around it. But if you just want a beach situation, I definitely would recommend Back Beach. One of the funnest things, and I'll show a video coming up here where me and Foam went. We went to a place called the Upside Down House, which really is this cool little place, if nothing else, just for pictures. Fun pictures, and everything's upside down, and so you have that optical illusion. It costs less than $2 to get in. I think it was like, or maybe it was 70,000. So that would be like $2.60, somewhere around in there. So, I mean, super cheap. Everything's just super cheap. Last night we went for dinner. We had bon kot, and which is squid and shrimp that are like fried into like a batter that's almost like a little chip. It becomes a holder for the protein, and then you dunk it in your fish sauce and with your papaya and the vegetables and the herbs, and that was very, very good. The whole thing for both of us, with I had 2 Cokes and she had 1, and the total was $5. Bye. Have a good day. $5.50, if I remember what I posted last night. I can't remember. And then we went and had ice cream out of a coconut, and coconut ice cream out of a coconut shell, and then some fresh fruit. And the whole thing there was like $2.21 or something. It's crazy. So today, I'm going to find a nice little cafe. I'm going to go edit videos. So I haven't put out a video in it's been like 5 days. So I need to do that. By the way, if you're just getting here, this comtam, delicious. This pork, wow. Oh. That means good if I'm saying it right. Or I don't know what this is. If anybody has an idea, it looks like it's rice and egg kind of cooked together and firmed up. Almost like a little omelet-y thing. I don't know. I had some. Any questions or anything? I'd love to just chat, just hear from anybody. So, yeah. Welcome, everybody. That might have been a mushroom. So, I don't think I'm going to go out and do anything really other than edit video today, but coffee shops everywhere, cafes, restaurants, my room, but I'm going to go out, spend the day out. Foam is working today, so hopefully I'll see her later today, but it gives me some time to do what I need to do. What's your day been like? Good? Hey, Anita. How are ya? Hey, Juan. I love how people ask me to say things, and I have no idea what I'm saying, but yeah, absolutely. Ang Asim Ko. I don't know if I said that correctly in Filipino, but I apologize if... I don't think it's probably called Filipino. It's probably called Tagalog, maybe? Or something? I forget. Oh, you got it, Juan. No problem at all. Hope your day is going awesome. Good, Nanita. That's awesome. Where are you from? It is Tagalog. Okay, cool. And then, Nanita, where are you from? Got a bone there. You're from the Philippines too. Okay, awesome. Good. So I think, if I remember correctly, the Philippines is like an hour or two ahead of me here in Barria, which is by Ho Chi Minh City. And it's 8:11 here. Is that about the time it is there? By the way, fresh pineapple juice, no sugar. $1. 25,000 dong. I had one yesterday from here. Did anybody know what this was? Food is delicious here. How is the food in the Philippines versus Vietnamese food? I've never been to the Philippines yet, so maybe you know. You're in Miami, Florida. Okay. My sister lives in St. Pete Beach. Florida, up on the Gulf Coast. Love it down there. So, shout out to my sister and brother-in-law, Cindy and Brian, if you're watching. Is there anything that you're curious about and that you're like, hey, I'd like to see a video about this or anything like that? The Philippines is definitely on my list. Last year I went to Thailand in October and absolutely loved it. Fell in love with Asia. And then I ended up meeting Foam from Vietnam, and hence now I'm here this trip. But the Philippines is definitely on my list. Right now I'm in Bahia, which is by Vung Tau, outside of Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon. What part of the Philippines are you at? Either Juan or Nanita. Now, Nanita, I think you're in Florida right now, but what part of the Philippines? Because if I remember, there's like 7,000 plus islands in the Philippines. I've looked around at different places to go there. Dumaguete was definitely on my list. And I can't think of what the place is called. It's like right in the middle. It's south of Manila. It starts with an I, like Illoca, or not Illoca. Anyways, that was a place that I considered as I'm looking at where to move in the world that is on a beach and that is cheap. Iloilo, yeah, that's it. Iloilo. That definitely looked like a place that I thought, I could definitely go there. And just north of Iloilo, on that same island, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a city at the top, and I think this one starts with an R, like it's called like Riva City or something along that line. And that's kind of where I really kind of narrowed in as I thought about the Philippines. Rimblun. I wonder if I can do this while I'm on here without messing. City. ROXAS City is where I really looked at. It looked like it was just big enough to have an airport, if I remember correctly, a mall, good infrastructure, on a beach, and yet small enough to still not be like Manila or, something crazy. I don't think I'd want to live in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. I like Bahia, but I probably would prefer like Vung Tau or Da Nang, maybe, because a little higher concentration of expats in English and connections that way. Although I want to really get to know Vietnamese people and learn their language as well. I'm doing that slowly. But yeah, thanks for the help and the shout outs here. Shout out to the Philippines, man. I've done a good bit of research about the Philippines too, and some of my favorite YouTubers One guy is called the Van Boys, and I think he's in India right now, but he has been in the Philippines, and he absolutely loved it, and just he just shows the people being amazing, and that's the thing for me. Like, I can be happy in just about anywhere. It's just how it has everything to do with the people. So, yeah. Shout out to the Philippines. Let me see. What is this? I have some soup here. I have no idea. Warm. All right. Cooked vegetables. Tasty. This was tom tam, which is broken rice. This was very good. This pork was just super tasty. I recommend it. So what's on your mind tonight? Where do you want to go in the world and explore? I would definitely recommend saving money and doing it. And you could go cheaply. Vietnam can be done super cheap. Now, I'm a pretty cheap traveler as it is, but I'm still spending more than like if I would to live here. I think I can absolutely live here in Vietnam, like in Vũng Tàu, Bà Rịa, or Da Nang, probably for 1,000 USD. Easy. But I love Vietnamese food. If you want Western food all the time, it's going to cost you more. I would say Western food is still a little cheaper. We went to a Korean barbecue restaurant the other night. And so it was more of a thing with where we grilled up, kind of like when we do hot pots. It's just more of a thing, and it was a buffet. So we ate a ton of meat and chicken and shrimp and all kinds of stuff. And I think the whole thing with everything cost us less than $20, which I can't do that in America. In America, I might be able to get away on some kind of special with like 2 meals for $20. But then you've got tax, you've got tip, you've got drinks, you've got everything else, and I'm walking out of there probably at $35, $40. That's the crazy thing. Thailand was the same way. There's no tax here, so what the price is the price. So I think my com tam was 30,000 dong. And then absolutely you can tip, and I do. I just try to be generous with everybody. And but it's different because in America, if you think about it, with tax and tip, you're at like another 25-30% of your bill. I don't know if you process it that way, but that's the reality. And I'm not against tipping. I used to be a waiter, so I get tips. But I think our tip culture in America has gone crazy. Like, McDonald's is asking for tips. You gave me food in a bag. I don't know. I don't do that. Sorry. So, anyway, food's good. People's good. Everything's really good. The only thing I'd change, I wish I had a softer bed, but I almost always wish that. Actually, I'm sleeping a little bit better, I think, maybe. Getting used to it. The plane ride over here, 20 hours, it's totally worth it. So, do it. And just miss family and my kids. But it's worth the trip. I recommend it. I should probably let y'all go. Thanks for joining in. Hope you have an amazing day. And if you're going to bed right now, get some good sleep. And if you got a day in front of you like me, I hope that you are productive and I get as much done as I hope to get done. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.